Hello, I'm Nikki Newman. This is my official YouTube channel. Please subscribe and support us.
The Young and the Restless spoilers Wednesday full April 2026. Welcome back to our channel on this beautiful day. We have so much ground to cover today and the drama just never stops in Genoa City. Grab a coffee and settle in because we are diving deep into the absolute chaos unfolding this week. So let us just start right out in the desert because things in Las Vegas are completely falling apart. Matt Clark is just out of his mind right now and he is pulling everyone down with him. We already know that Matt forced Nick Newman to take drugs, fentanyl and cocaine. Just a massive toxic cocktail that has Nick completely incapacitated. And Adam is fighting for his life trying to save his brother, but now the danger is spreading. Because Sharon and Noah have arrived in Vegas, Sharon is terrified for Nick. She always has been. They have this connection that just never dies no matter who else they marry or date. So Sharon gets a text or a ping or whatever from Nick's phone. But it is not Nick, it is Matt. Matt has Nick's phone and he is setting a massive trap. And Sharon and Noah pull up to this creepy abandoned gas station out in the middle of nowhere. Just dust and heat and broken glass everywhere. And Sharon looks at her son and asks, "What do you think? Should we go in?" And honestly, you just want to scream at the screen and tell them to run away. Because going into an abandoned building when a psychopath is texting you is the worst idea ever. But Sharon is driven by love. She has to find Nick, and Noah is just trying to protect his mom. But we all know Matt is waiting for them. Or at least his trap is. He wants to destroy the entire Newman family. And he is doing a pretty good job of it so far. Because Adam is locked in a storage unit with a dying Nick after Matt hit him with a fire extinguisher. So who is going to save Sharon and Noah? Do they suspect Matt is the traitor playing them? They have to. Sharon is not stupid, but she is desperate. And desperation makes people walk right into abandoned gas stations. And then we have to pivot back to Genoa City because the family drama there is just as messy. Let us talk about Holden Novak. Holden is the new guy in town and he just found out his dad is Malcolm Winters. Which is huge because the Winters family is legacy. But Devin and Nate are being so stubborn about it. They do not want to accept him. They are pushing him away. So Holden is feeling completely lost and rejected. And who does he turn to? Claire Newman. Because Claire knows all about messy, toxic family dynamics. She survived Aunt Jordan. She knows what it is like to be an outsider trying to fit into a powerful family. So Holden is leaning on her. And they are getting really close. And now Holden is actually introducing his mom to Claire, Dr. Stephanie Simmons. Played by the amazing Vivica A. Fox. And Stephanie is back in town and she meets Claire. And the spoilers say Stephanie is going to be so much friendlier to Claire than she ever was to Audra Charles, which makes total sense. Because Audra is a shark, Audra is toxic and manipulative and Stephanie can probably see right through her. But Claire is sweet and genuine and she is actually helping Holden navigate this nightmare. So Stephanie approves, and it is just nice to see Holden having someone on his side when his own half-brother and adopted brother are treating him like garbage. But speaking of garbage situations, let us talk about the Abbott mansion. Because Diane Jenkins is about to lose her mind. So Diane is already on edge. She is paranoid. She is furious. And why shouldn't she be? She just found out Jack slept with Patty Williams on a boat. Patty Williams, the woman who is completely unhinged. And Diane actually runs into Patty at the GCAC. And it is a nasty confrontation. Because Patty does not care. Patty lives in her own world. And Phyllis is also fighting with Patty. Because let us not forget that Patty poisoned Summer Newman years ago. Phyllis will never let that go. So the GCAC is just a war zone of angry women. But Diane leaves that mess and she is already fuming. Her blood pressure is through the roof. And then she walks in on her estranged husband Jack, and he is not alone. He is with Nikki Newman. And Diane catches them in a very compromising situation. We do not know exactly what they are doing. Are they hugging? Are they kissing? Are they just standing too close? It does not matter. Because to Diane it is the ultimate betrayal. Jack and Nikki have decades of history. They have been married. They have loved each other. And Diane has always felt insecure about Nikki. So seeing them together right now is the match in the powder barrel. Diane is going to explode, and Jack is going to panic. Because he knows he is losing her. He knows divorce is on the table. But the crazy part is that Victor Newman orchestrated this whole thing. Victor wants to ruin Jack's life. He wants Diane to make Jack suffer, and it is working perfectly. Jack is a mess and Diane is ready to walk away. And while Victor is ruining Jack's marriage, he is also destroying Phyllis Summers because Victor is a busy man. He and Victoria had been actively sabotaging Summers Corp. They are digging up dirt. They are tanking the stock. They are making Phyllis desperate. And Phyllis is a fighter, but she is backed into a corner. Her daughter's company is bleeding out, so Victor makes his move. He summons Phyllis to the ranch, just calls her up and tells her to come over. And Victor is going to offer her a deal she cannot refuse. But what could it be? The rumors are saying he might offer her control of Newman Enterprises. Which sounds insane. Why would he give her his company? But maybe it is a specific division. Maybe it is a trap. But Phyllis is so desperate to save Summers Corp that she might just take it. She might sell her soul to the devil just to survive. And Lauren Fenmore is caught in the middle of this. Lauren is the second in command at Summers Corp. She is stepping up. But her husband, Michael Baldwin, is retiring. And Michael is bored and restless, and he knows Victor better than anyone. So Michael warns Lauren. He tells her to watch her back. He knows that when Victor Newman is playing games, people get destroyed. And Lauren needs to be careful because she is standing right next to Phyllis when the bombs are dropping. And then we have the Winters family medical crisis, which is just heartbreaking. Malcolm Winters is dying. He has aplastic anemia. He needs a bone marrow transplant. And Lily is just crying her eyes out because she found out her twins are not a match. Charlie and Maddie cannot save their grandfather. So Lily is out of options. But then Kane Ashby steps up. Kane was talking to Stephanie Simmons. He found out about Malcolm's condition. He got tested. And guess what? Kane is a match. He is the only match. He can save Malcolm's life, but Kane is Kane. He is a survivor and a schemer. He is not just going to do this out of the goodness of his heart. He is going to use his own bone marrow as leverage. He wants Chancellor Winters. He wants power. He wants to take back the legacy, and he is basically holding Malcolm's life hostage to get it. He tells Lily he will donate the marrow if she signs over control. It is extortion. It is sick. But it is happening, and Lily has to make an impossible choice. Does she let her uncle die? Or does she give her family's legacy to her lying, manipulative ex-husband? It is just brutal to watch. Because Kane is smiling and acting like he is the hero, but he is really the villain in the story. And finally, let us talk about Christine and Danny Romolodi, because they have been so happy lately. They just got married. They are enjoying life. Danny is chilling on the sofa at the GCAC, just relaxing, and Christine walks up to him. And she has news, she has a surprise, and it starts out happy. She is smiling. But then she gets emotional. She starts crying. And Danny is completely shocked. What is the news? Is it about Paul? Is it about their future? Is she sick? We do not know yet, but it is going to change everything for them. Because nothing stays happy in Genoa City for long. So let us just go back and look at the big picture here. Because the writers are really weaving all these stories together in a crazy way. You have Las Vegas, which is just pure physical danger. Matt Clark is playing a horror movie game with the Newmans. He has Nick dying on a floor. He has Adam locked in a room. He has Sharon and Noah walking into a dark abandoned gas station. And Chelsea is back at the hotel freaking out because she knows Adam kissed Riza. So even if they survive the physical danger, the emotional damage is going to be massive. Chelsea is not going to forgive Adam for kissing Riza, not after what happened in Baltimore. Adam always ruins things. He always goes back to his dark spider persona when things get tough. And Riza is just loving it. She is smiling and smirking while Chelsea is losing her mind. And Sharon is going to have to face the fact that Nick might actually die this time. He is full of fentanyl. His heart could stop at any second, and Sharon is out in the desert with Noah just hoping they can find him before it is too late. It is a race against time, and Matt Clark holds all the cards. And then you have the corporate wars. Victor Newman is just a machine. He does not stop. He is attacking Jack Abbott through Diane. He is attacking Phyllis Summers through her company. He is just sitting at the ranch moving chess pieces, and everyone else is bleeding. Jack is panicking because Diane is packing her bags. Nikki is caught in the middle because she cares about Jack, but she is married to Victor. And Diane is just a victim of her own paranoia and Victor's manipulation. And Patty Williams is just the wild card. Nobody can control Patty. She just shows up and causes chaos and leaves. And Phyllis is going to have to sit across from Victor and listen to his offer. And you know it is going to be something humiliating. Victor loves to humiliate Phyllis. He loves to watch her squirm, but Phyllis is a survivor. She will take the deal if it saves her daughter, because Summer is everything to her. And Lauren is going to have to decide if she wants to go down with the ship Michael is telling her to jump. He is telling her to get out before Victor destroys them all. But Lauren is loyal. She is not going to abandon Phyllis. And the Winters family is just tragic. Devin is being so hard-headed. He will not accept Holden. Nate will not accept Holden. And Holden is just a good kid who wants a family. Thank God for Claire Newman. Claire is really stepping up and showing how much she has grown. She is giving good advice. She is being a friend. And Stephanie Simmons sees that. Stephanie knows a good person when she sees one. But all of that is overshadowed by Malcolm dying. Malcolm is a legend. And Kane is using his impending death to steal a company. It just shows you who Kane really is. He has always been a fraud. He faked his identity years ago. He lied to Lily a million times, and now he is doing the lowest thing possible. Blackmailing a desperate woman with her uncle's life. Lily is going to hate him forever for this. Even if he saves Malcolm, she will never forgive him. And Devin is going to explode when he finds out what Kane is doing. The whole family is going to go to war over this. So we are looking at a week of absolute destruction. Marriages are ending. Companies are falling. People are dying in the desert. And Kane Ashby is stealing a billion-dollar empire with a syringe full of bone marrow. It is wild. It is messy. And we cannot stop watching. Because this is what makes the show so good. The raw, unfiltered human emotion, the desperate choices, the villains winning and the heroes falling apart. So stick with us as we keep tracking all of this. Because things are only going to get crazier from here.